Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. How are we today? I hope everyone is out at your work, probably driving or just out there already at your work, and you're planning your whole week, or you've probably planned your week. So this week I just thought I'll jump in and Monday to Friday just to give you some hints and tips on how to save a couple of dollars on a renovation. Now we all know times are tough, and when renovation, that's one of the major concerns, how much is it going to cost you. So there are some tips that you can follow, like if there are some people out there who are planning a reno, doing it yourself, these are some tips you can consider. Well, you might not be able to use all of them, but all of them, even if you take a few, when it adds up, it does save, and you can use that money for something else. So it's always great to have some savings because you can use it for something else that you like. So today I'll talk about 3 tips on how you can save while doing a bathroom renovation. So we do know bathroom and kitchen are 2 of the major areas that renovation happens. So today I'll give you 3 tips in bathrooms that you can save few $1,000s in a reno. One is to retain your plumbing positions, because the moment you replan or reposition something, all the plumbing has to be changed, which does require more labor, more time. All additional piping will have to be done. So maintaining your plumbing positions are ideal. Now this, of course, sometimes if you want to go for a luxurious look and you're planning to rejig, you might have to reposition certain things. But if budget is a major concern, maintaining the positions as it is, of course there's a little tweak, it has a bit of allowance you can do, but other than that, especially with toilets, because that's one thing. I remember we did one of the job in Hoppers Crossing and we had actually repositioned the toilet. But when we got up there and we realized there was some structural, this was on the first floor, and we realized if we did that, there was a structural member, and then that would be a lot of money. It's not that we can't do it, but there was no point in doing that. So we decided we'll change the layout again, stick to where it was, and we rejig the other area. So that is, that saved us quite a lot of money. So if you can retain your positions, that is the best you can do. Another thing is, I think I have mentioned this before. Some of you have been following me, you would have heard this. Opt for doing ready-made units. So they've got the standard sizes. So you can always check. Of course, if you have a renovator, you need to check with them before you go and look for the ready-made units. Like vanity, what would be the size? If it's 900, sometimes it might be really smaller than that, maybe 700. So make sure you check the dimensions with your builder, confirm what is required, and then look for ready-made pieces. So when it's vanity, ready-made. Another thing you can do is your mirror unit. Rather than doing a custom and building that in, you can opt for the ready-made mirror unit. These days you have heaps of options out there, single, double, large. You're getting a lot of options out there. So make sure you're looking through the options, getting your ready-made item. Another thing is, where possible, if you're providing a niche, make sure you stick to the standard niche sizes if that's a possibility, rather than creating a custom space. Now this is all I'm saying when you're really tight on budget and you want to make these changes. Of course, the luxurious and the premium finishes are different. You can go for the different options. But this, when we're really tight and we're sticking to a really tight budget and we've got quite a lot of work done, these are things you can stick to make sure you stay on track. Now the other thing also is, if you can, when you're looking for the ready-made items, some of them buy it yourself, because of course when you have somebody else involved, they will have their charges, additional charges. Sometimes if there is someone you might be able to get the best price. Now for that, you have to please make sure when the item is required on the job site, because if it doesn't get there on time, then you'll have to pay more than double to get something else to be fitted. So all that has to be discussed with your builder or your renovator if you're planning to do it, and make sure you have given enough of lead time, because that is something we've been facing since COVID. Things are going off, there's delay sometimes in transportation, delivery. So make sure you're really aware and you can do it. If not, don't take that risk, leave it to the builder, because they will be able to source it maybe faster than you. So these are points I'm saying, if you've got the time and the capacity, please do it, because it will save you a lot of money. But if not, of course, if you're going for different finishes, premier finishes, and asking your builder to do it, that's a whole different story. So 3 tips for today, and I'm looking forward to somebody, if you're joining in tomorrow, I'll be back with another 3 tips. Have a lovely day. Bye.